Concerning new research out that shows women are disproportionately losing their jobs because of the pandemic.
Yeah, tough to hear. Joining us now to talk a little bit more about this issue is Dr. C. Nicole Mason. She's the president, CEO of the Institute for Women's Policy Research. Nice to see you.
Great, thanks for having me.
Okay, let's talk about this because I've been reading up a little bit more on how women, not just women, but African-American, Latina women, how they're being impacted by this pandemic, especially when it comes to employment. What are your numbers like? What are you seeing?
So this past month, women have continued to fall out of the workforce, and over the course of the pandemic, women have fallen out of the workforce at 4 times the rate as men. In December, 140,000 women lost their jobs, wow. And all of the losses were Black and Latina women.
Can you give us a sense of what types of jobs, what industries seem to be most affected in this pandemic?
So the reason why the job losses during the pandemic is hitting women harder is because they're overrepresented in sectors that have been hardest hit. So the service sector, leisure, hospitality, education, and health services, those sectors have been hit hardest, and those sectors are overrepresented by women.
Yeah, hospitality being one of them. And so I think we all have this idea that, you know, hopefully once the pandemic is over, that people will go back to work and everything will be great. And that's necessarily what's going to happen for a lot of these women once they do attempt to get their jobs back. Talk about that.
Yeah, so we do need to temper expectations. When schools open and the pandemic is under control and stay-at-home orders are fully lifted, we have to know that there will not be a one-for-one recovery for those jobs lost. Some jobs are not going to be coming back, and so what that will mean for women is that they may have to enter new sectors altogether.
Yeah, or take lower-paying jobs, take jobs at a minimum wage is what you're thinking.
Yeah, and because it will be an employer's market, there will be high demand for jobs, and so employers will have the opportunity to hire at lower wages, or cut positions, or not be as those jobs that women were in before, where they're making higher wages. When they re-enter the workforce, they may not be making those wages again.
And so you have really studied this issue very closely and very thoughtfully. So the numbers are there. You're informed on the situation. What is the recommendation? Are there guidelines that you have sort of come up with, maybe involving governmental agencies or partner organizations? What's the solution?
So in the short term, the economic relief coming down from the federal government, the economic impact payments will be critically important for families in order to make ends meet. There's also housing supports, food assistance. Those programs will go a long way to helping women who have lost their jobs during the pandemic. And it's really important to know that some women, because of caretaking responsibilities, will not be able to re-enter the workforce. Again, many women have been unemployed for 26 weeks or more. So we have to make sure that those women also have economic supports, and that we also have education and training programs to help women re-enter new sectors altogether.
Yeah, and those are resources that you have to build pretty early on to kind of get ready for, what's coming our way. Do you feel like we've got those tools in place right now, or do we need to be talking to city agencies a little bit more?
Actually, I don't. I think the pandemic caught many of us flat-footed, and many of the social service agencies, there's been a tremendous amount of strain on programs and agencies. And so what will be critical in this moment is making sure that, families can tap into the federal aid that's coming down the pike, expanded unemployment insurance, again, food assistance and housing assistance are really critically important into this moment. And state and local agencies making sure that families are aware of these programs and know how to tap into them.
Well, you think about the financial toll, the emotional toll, and looking for a way out. Dr. C. Nicole Mason with the Institute for Women's Policy Research. Thanks for your thoughts tonight.
Thank you for having me.
And if you're looking for work, you can also check out our jobs board at WGNTV.com.